Welcome to Edmonton, tropical far north Queensland, the town I grew up in. I want to tell you a bit about it. Please consider liking this video, subscribe, and let's talk Edmonton. We've all heard about Edmonton in Canada, the big city. Well, this is a real Edmonton. Opposite in every way, the opposite side of the planet, and rather than being cold, this is a humid, wet, tropical wonderland. I'm talking to you now from the former site of the Hambledon sugar mill, which is now known as Sugarworld Gardens. So here at Sugarworld Gardens, the old sugar mill site has been refurbished into a modern water park for children, as well as containing many walkways, gardens, tropical fruit trees. It's just a lovely place for families to come and relax here at Sugarworld Gardens. Edmonton also has a number of other facilities, great public schools, the PCYC, as well as shopping facilities. So let's have a look at some of them. Behind me is the PCYC on Walker Road. A lot of events and activities are held at this centre, school graduations and the like. And just beside the PCYC is Walker Sporting Fields, Walker Road Sporting Fields. All manner of sports are played there, and it's a wonderful big area for community events as well, all part of Edmonton. We're now outside Isabella State School off Walker Road. Edmonton has two excellent state-funded primary schools, Isabella State School here and Hambledon State School, which is located on Mill Road. They're both two great schools to send primary age children to. So I've popped over the road to the Walker Road Sporting Precinct, and you can see all the fields behind me, cricket, hockey, a number of local sports, including baseball, housed here at Walker Road. I'll also pan around to show you a little mountain bike skills track that I had built when I was a local councillor for the Edmonton area. And I think that's come up pretty good. It's particularly good for little kids who want to learn on their mountain bikes before taking on the big hills. Hi, I'm on the highway now at the entry to Edmonton really, which is Mill Road. And this is the oldest, most historic and recognisable part of Edmonton. Behind you can see the Hambledon Hotel, which is probably the most recognisable buildings and certainly one of the oldest. If you pan, you can see Pyne's shopping village is located over there. Pyne's is the oldest shops in Edmonton, so been here forever. And if we pan around this way, you can see the other pub in Edmonton, which is the Grafton. And we'll just walk down past these shops. This area here is known as the Junction. So these shops here are called the Junction shops, and the reason they are called that is because this area is called the Junction because it is at the junction of Mill Road and Mount Peter Road, which heads straight off down that way. So between these shops and the one across the road, this is really the commercial business part of Edmonton and the most historical and most recognisable. So now I'm on the north side of Edmonton on the Bruce Highway. You can see the Grafton Hotel behind me. Just on this north end of the business district, we've got the service station and Hambledon House, which offers a number of community services. And if we just walk, Edmonton is in desperate need of a new library and a new swimming pool. It's just up to the residents to elect a council that's prepared to spend the money on a new library and a new pool. Before we go down this alleyway, I'll just show you the service station. That's the northern service station. I grew up there. And Lockie Shoe Repairs, a leather repairman. We can go down this pathway to Revisa Park. That building you can see behind me now is leased with the service station. I lived there for about 4 years when I was growing up in Edmonton, in that building. Back then, I think it was 77 or 79, we had a big flood. So this drain was built and built up to stop the flooding through the shops. Now from here, there's a back entry to the Grafton Hotel, and we're behind the Junction, which I showed you earlier, the Junction shops. If we pan around, that's the Uniting Church, which has been in Edmonton for a long time, the Uniting Church. This park we're panning to now is called Reefs Park. Reefs Park was donated to the community by the Reefs family. A very popular local park. It needs a mow, but it's got a walking track around it, and very popular for community events. And up there we can see the Edmonton Lions Club has put a shelter up, which is good, and an Indigenous homeless person there, which is just typical of the shame in terms of colonisation and the way our first people have been treated. They're entitled to have public housing in my view, as are we all. Housing is a human right at the end of the day. And hopefully Edmonton will start to vote socialist and elect socialist members, and certainly get that new swimming pool and library. But I would encourage you to move to Edmonton, live here, and it's wonderful in tropical far north Queensland. My Christ, it is. Thank you so much.